Whew. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
At the end of the battle against House Wolfford, Lord Silvio of Tellior leaves the field defeated. The victors, however, do not go by unscathed, repeated battles taking their toll on the soldiers. All goes according to Gustadolf's plan to weaken both houses. Landroy Fawkes, Lord of the Third of Glenbrook's High Houses, faces off against General of Laura.
Light and Shadow, Part 3. Oh, man. Hey, Carton! From an Elden Ring convert, so you fell into that hole, the Elden Ring hole, and now you're playing it. Though she wishes to use her powers for good, Zana recounts their part in her tragic past. Okay. I like her a lot. I'm using her all the time now.
I must say, your display of power was quite astonishing.
It was.
One moment there wasn't a single cloud in the sky, and the next we were drenched to the bone. The townsfolk were certainly appreciative, and that means much in these trying times. Where did you learn such sorcery?
Well, I'm glad you're having fun, Carthen. That sounds awesome, man.
I was born with it, as were my forebears. In the far reaches of Hyzant, my people dwell, acting as shamans and summoning rain when the people cried for it.
You hail from Hyzant? I suppose we should count our blessings that you found your way to our ranks.
Yeah, she hails from Hyzant. It's crazy.
Ah, so you're Izana. We've heard tell of a witch using her dark arts to frighten the peasants into submission. Rest assured, we shall conduct a thorough investigation into these rumors. In the meantime, your presence is requested at the Hierophant's palace.
Rumors from whom? There are no dark arts being practiced here. And the people are not scared of me. I provide them rain when they require it. That is all.
Quiet, witch! Save your remonstrations for the Inquisition.
Is this their investigation? My guilt was decided ere they laid eyes upon me.
Perhaps they are threatened by the sight of the common folk huddled around your warming smile. The goddess of salt is a jealous mistress, after all, and her subjects cannot well suffer another to be so adored. It is as you said. If you appear before the Inquisition, you will surely be found guilty.
Yeah, 100%.
Will be grave.
Then what recourse is left to me?
Flee.
If the tentacles of the church can reach this far, then nowhere in Hyzant is safe.
But Carton, 19, like almost 20 hours, and you just beat the first boss? Good lord, man. That's gonna take you forever to go through the entire game.
We must flee our borders and go far from the gaze of the zealots. It will be just as we promised each other. We'll start a new life, together.
Is that truly what you want? 'Tis hardly the new beginning we envisioned.
That matters not, only that it is ours.
Very well. Then let us meet again at nightfall. You know where. Until then, my love.
You level 40-ish right now? Damn.
I shall count the minutes till next we meet.
What's the max level?
Alas, he did not come. Another victim of the Inquisition's tyranny. Had he never met me, would he still be alive today? Should I have said nothing and fled alone in the night?
I am sorry for your loss, but you mustn't blame yourself. 'Twas hardly your fault. And you do not know his fate for certain. He could very...
Perhaps.
I clicked too fast.
I tried to seek him out, but there was little I could do with the church's agents breathing down my neck.
She said, and you do not know his fate for certain. He could very well still be alive.
They burned down his home, and his family was never heard from again.
Damn.
I fear the worst. The goddess of salt must be named so for the tears she causes. She took everything from me.
Map is huge, almost 100% open world. You've gotten killed too many times to count. Damn. Hey, Ginger. Hi. Ginger, remember that thing you said you were sending me by mail? I never received it. Did you end up sending it or no? I'm still like because I'm wondering if like you got lost or something.
Her minions, all of Hyzant, they bear responsibility for my grief, and I aim to see that they answer for it. Although we have known each other only briefly, I sense a strong ally in you. Will you lend me your sword when the time comes?
Sure, dude. I will smack the entire world if I have to.
Of course. Of that you can be certain.
We're getting stronger and stronger by the minute. We will do this. Oh, don't even worry about it. I was worried that like it got lost in the mail here. That was my worry actually. Like it's perfectly fine. Like it's quite all right. Defeated by Serenoa, Silvio desperately tries to flee. Oh god, he's gonna get killed by the Archduke. Just you watch. That or like Rufus is gonna get him.
I must survive. Somehow, I must survive. Ah!
Escaping all on your own, I see.
Rufus, what are you doing here?
I came to collect my reward.
Reward? Since when were losers ever rewarded?
I remember our deal differently.
As do I. I was promised an invincible executioner. You are nothing but a fraud, a sheep in wolf's clothing. What's so funny?
I have a new deal for you. Pay me what I'm owed or die.
I cannot give you what I do not possess. But if you kill me now, you will have lost to Wolfwood with nothing to show for it.
Go on.
If you let me live, on the other hand, I will find the coin to pay you. What do you say? We have a deal?
Fine. But if I don't get that money, consider your life forfeit.
Damn. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, I kind of wish you would have killed him, but whatever. Dude, we have to come and help them. The SRC army arrives in Fox to deal with the ever-defiant Lendroy. We have to, like, go to their aid, man. I know Encrypt. That means I have to play Tales in the Sky, Trust in the Sky 2, like, very, very soon.
I know how loyal you were to the late King Regna. We may be enemies, but you still have my respect. I would invite you to join our ranks.
They lost!
You would dishonor me so.
I prefer it to your death.
Save your pity for someone who needs it. Your master will never have our loyalty, even if it means the end of the 3 high houses. Your Majesty, I serve you even in death.
Damn it.
His plot foiled and bested in battle by House Wolford, Silvio Tellior flees, leaving everything behind. House Fawkes fights valiantly, but ultimately loses to General of Laura's army, and joins their late king in death.
Damn it.
Of Glenbrook's 3 high houses, Wolfort, Tellior, and Fawkes, 2 are felled by the iron hammer of Esfrost. House Wolfort now stands alone, in more peril than ever.
There's a few holes in the story so far, like...
So, 2 of Glenbrook's 3 high houses have fallen.
Like, at some point we sent Anna to Izend. She came back and never gave us what information she got from Izend. So that's weird. And the other thing is like House Fawkes said at some point, oh, send soldiers to help out House Wolfort. We've never seen those soldiers. That never happened. They never got to us.
Esfrost's invasion took me by surprise at first, but this is quite the interesting turn.
Got to make a schedule. Gonna put Chrono Cross and Persona 5 on it, though, about getting the Fire Emblem War games, but I don't think I have the time. Yeah, I don't have the time for any of those things. Like, Persona 5 is still like eye on my to-do list, but there's no rush to play it. I would rather spend the time working on Xenoblade, the games that I want to play that are releasing this year, and the Trail series to get caught up so I can play Azure. And obviously like Soul Hackers too this summer.
Now Wolfort stands alone, having lost both the crown and its allies. There is no better time for us to act.
Then let us set the trap, brimming with bait enough to lure them in and keep them there.
As you command. The famed High House of the Salt Iron War will soon be under your thumb, my lord. Having control of their land will make our deliveries that much easier.
Indeed, and House End will prosper more than ever.
Bastards!
Brute strength is not the only path to victory. A truly wise man can win without ever drawing his sword.
For me, it's a day one. It's a voiced protagonist and a female protagonist.
My lord, a bird from Sorsley End of Hyzant has arrived. He has offered to send us provisions and funds in light of our situation.
A most welcome offer, to be sure, but why would he extend a helping hand to us now? Could he be after something?
Undoubtedly. There are, regrettably, none so altruistic amongst the Saintly Seven. Seeing as Minister Sorsley has never shown much interest in other nations, I can only surmise this is a ploy to put House Wolfort in his debt.
As I suspected. But our people and soldiers need all the help they can get. Let us accept his proposal. We can deal with whatever ulterior motives he may have once we are back on our feet.
Understood. We shall discuss our countermeasures at another time.
Yeah, it's a sensible solution. Oh boy. Avlora reports in to Gustadolf, who muses on his next move. Yeah, damn it.
Congratulations on your victory in the Falk's domain, General.
Thank you, sir. They were proud warriors. And Lord Landroy a formidable foe despite his age.
I imagine he was content to breathe his last on his beloved fields. 30 years have passed since the Salt Iron War. It was time he was put to rest beside that bygone era. Avlora, it is time you had a rest as well.
What do you mean by that, Your Grace?
Your soldiers have fought long and hard. Any longer and their morale may suffer for it.
But what of House Wolford? Prince Roland is still with them. Is that not cause for concern?
There are no lords left worth worrying about. House Wolford stands alone after Roland's uprising.
Even so, we would do well not to underestimate them. Even standing alone, they once changed the course of the Salt Iron War.
House Wolford is no longer the hunter, but the hunted. Or do you believe you understand something that I do not, General?
No. Forgive me, Your Grace.
It's my plan, Encrypt, yeah. Don't know if I'm gonna get it at on release day, or if it's like gonna be like a little afterwards, but I'm still planning on getting it. We have some like maintenance to do for units and stuff. Pretty sure there's gonna be like provisions or resources now. No, not even. Okay. No provisions. Oh, some of us can upgrade. Oh, you, or you. Or even you. Honestly, probably the mages. The mages are so strong because they get more TP and they can do so much more. Healer so far it hasn't been an issue that she doesn't have any TP. Yeah, I think we'll go with Corentin. And Forspoken. Oh yeah, Forspoken I'm getting for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yes.
I'm not yet satisfied.
Oh, and he can become an ice master. Oh, his robe is so cool. Very nice. Oh, wait. Nothing. So either I upgrade her weapon or his weapon. I do like her because I use her a whole lot. He's super strong, but he's so like he doesn't move a whole lot. So it probably I'm gonna use him obviously, but maybe not as often as I use her. So maybe I should go with her first. Yeah. Increase effect duration of blinding arrow by 1 turn or shadow stitching. It's gonna be shadow stitching for sure. I think I wanna. What is this? Increase your critical hit rate against enemies with 50% or less HP remaining. Yes. Accuracy or damage? Both. Is there a new battle? Probably, right? No, there isn't.
You wish to speak to me, Your Highness?
I wish to leave the Wolford domain.
And you want me to persuade Lord Serenoa?
Yes. Though I doubt he will welcome the conversation after the scales have spoken. But the people are tired. Their expressions grim. And this castle is no different.
Even so, the decision was made together.
Yes. But I think we all know that I am at the source of our troubles. The responsibility ultimately falls to me.
If you truly wish to take responsibility, then I do have an idea.
And I would hear it.
What?
Give me that ring.
The scales.
But this is proof that I belong to the royal family. What would you do with it?
Have you die for your people.
Oh yeah, Encrypt? Dude, they're doing a great job with this. Travis and Trish's band happened upon a startling discovery in the riverbank. Oh, they're gonna find Sir Maxwell. Guaranteed. Guaranteed that's what it is.
Hey, boss. Come take a look at this.
The poor soul. Or maybe not so poor, judging by these clothes.
Hey, Pa! Remember what I said about that reward money?
Of course I do. This might just be him.
Pa, take a look at this!
Oh. It's not Sir Maxwell. They just found a body that had blonde hair. They dressed him up as Roland, and they put his ring on him. Okay.
Shiny ring, huh? Is that the royal emblem? This has got to be Prince Roland.
I hate this though because it feels like they didn't come to me for console. They just decided to go ahead and do it.
The corpse is regrettably too damaged to identify, but the royal signet is unmistakable. Aside from Cordelia, there is only one who would wear the royal family's ring. There can be no doubt. This is Prince Roland.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but about that reward.
Thalas, give them their coin.
Yes, brother.
Thank you kindly for your generosity, Your Grace.
No, it's a fake body.
What a waste. Is this truly how the kingdom of Glenbrook meets its end?
House Wolford are no fools. Their friend was only a liability. They have spared themselves by forsaking the prince. They may have escaped, but there are none who would help them. There is no reason for us to concern ourselves with House Wolfort any longer.
A shame.
Your poor brother, betrayed by his most trusted friend.
Oh, Roland.
Willie, it is incredibly good. It's so good, dude. The gameplay is super fun, but the story is amazing. And there's so many, like, here I'm going to show you. Like, so this was taken at chapter 7. Before that, there was another split at chapter 3. So chapter 3 had a story split, like a major one, that completely changes in which direction the game is going to go. And then, like, there was a split there, a split here, and now we're here. So I'm going down like a specific branch in the story, right? But like I could go back, reload this, and go the other way, and then like experience something entirely different in the story. And I could do that back, even further back with this, and even further back with chapter 3, because chapter 3, my save is on the demo. It's not like on the full game. That's why you don't see it here, but it's still somewhere on my Switch. So there's so many different paths. Oh, Live Alive is something we're gonna get day one for sure. I've been meaning to play that game forever.
News of Prince Roland's death spreads across the land like wildfire. With his demise, seemingly comes the end of the Kingdom of Glenbrook. But only days later, a proclamation is made that would bind Esfrost and Glenbrook. Bearer of the royal signet and last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, Cordelia is to ascend as queen. And wed Archduke Gustadolf.
Dwindling light. This is not looking good, guys. It's not going well. Did they talk to me though? Like, is my main character aware of like the whole idea of killing the prince?
Princess Cordelia is to wed the Archduke? What is the meaning of this? Gustadolf is the very one who invaded Glenbrook.
But King Regna is to blame for trying to monopolize the mines.
What does it matter who the princess weds as long as Glenbrook lives on?
It damn well matters to me.
My people, our days of late have been dark and filled with strife. Both Glenbrook and Esfrost have suffered countless losses, and we have lost both of our beloved princes. For that, I offer you my deepest condolences. May they all rest in peace. As you all know, my father was sentenced to death for his role in this tragic event. But how do we come to grips with our sorrow and anger? How do we atone for our mistakes?
Esfrost does not deserve your forgiveness! Do not submit to Gustadolf's will!
Let us recognize our sins as such and move forward. Archduke Gustadolf has magnanimously given us another chance. A chance to see Glenbrook to a fair and free future. As the queen of this kingdom, I, Cordelia of House Glenbrook, do hereby accept the warmth and governance of Esfrost, and swear to do everything in my power to usher in an age of peace with the Archduke.
With all due respect, sir, I do not believe Queen Cordelia to be fit for ruling Glenbrook.
She does not need to be. She is to be our figurehead, a place for the people to focus both their hope and discontent. And while the poor people of Glenbrook stumble in the dark, we shall establish a new government, one based in freedom Once the people have had a taste of true freedom Esfrost would offer them, there will be no turning back. By the time Cordelia births an heir, both this kingdom and its people will belong solely to Esfrost.
I would be loath to stand upon a political battlefield. It is far more heartless than those of war.
I am simply breathing new life into a kingdom of tired traditions. The people will thank me for it in time.
Father, my brothers, I swear to avenge you.
Damn. So she'll try to like poison him or something. That'd be great. Hold on.